What's up, YouTube? This is Swide from Hebrew Legends, bringing you guys a Hebrew Legend highlight from our last war against U-30 Legion. It was a pretty bad war all around for HL. We came away with the win, but props to U-30. They had some tough bases, I think, that were actually our old bases, so we had a little trouble with them and just didn't perform very well on the whole, but one of our players certainly did, and that was AC. He came away with 5 total stars, I think. Attacked 2 of their he's one of our top Town Hall 9s. He attacked a little bit lower than he normally does, but we kind of needed him to this war, so he's good on him for stepping up. Let's watch this one first. This is his first attack. No scout on this base. It is a forum base, I believe, a popular YouTube base. It's just flipped on its side, I think. Normally it's 90 degrees, turned to like 90 degrees counterclockwise, I think. Not a great base. Double giant bomb positions are generally here and here, but you can see he modified it so those aren't possible anymore, which is great. He brings, you can see the loadout. He brings a kind of a funny combination of, he brings 2 hounds. He's got 1 in the CC, brings 1 golem, 10 hogs, enough loons for kind of a LaLoon, and a heal spell with a lightning and a couple rage. I'll play for you guys. Very interesting attack. He starts it off in the south here, cold-blooded, coming in to take care of that queen. He'll drop a couple whizzies for the funnel here on each side, and then the heroes are going to come in behind. No lure, brings a lightning spell for the clan castle. You'll see the king fly in here as soon as that queen locks onto the golem. Everybody starts coming out, witches and minions in the CC as well as a witch, but he didn't wait for the witch, so she stayed alive, and you can see that really causes some problems for him. But here come some hogs, and these hogs are just going to trade 5 each for 2 air defenses. And you can see this witch is still up, only just went down, and it effectively negated both of his heroes. I think he was hoping to have them for a little bit longer throughout the raid, but and you see these hogs just kind of swept through, took care of a number of defenses, and then here comes a miniature lava hound on the other side with a fair amount of loons. He'll drop a couple here as well, but so it's like I don't even know what to call it. A it's a cold-blooded LaLoon, GoHoLaLoon, I guess. Something. It's super interesting. He just doesn't have enough defenses for all these loons. He had 18 loons, pretty loon-heavy build, and those, he doesn't have a lot of troops left because when his heroes petered out, he was hoping to have his heroes still kind of full health as his hogs were coming through, meeting up around the core, and then the lava hounds coming in kind of at the same time, and everything kind of meeting up right here, and then finishing off the base together. But didn't quite get the witch, didn't deploy the lava hounds maybe fast enough, and everything kind of petered out in their own way. But you can see it was enough for the base. He's got balloons still up that haven't hit traps or anything. Plenty of lava pups, a few goblins around, and he's going to deal with it no problem. Very super interesting attack. And I mean, this is their number 16, but this is not a low-level base by any means. It's a maxed defense Town Hall 9 with a few lavas. So nice job, AC. Good-looking attack. I'm interested to kind of see, that kind of selective, Hulk calls it strike force hogging, is not new when you're LaLooning, but to kind of do all of those things, to use a cold-blooded for the queen, to strike force hog from a different side, and then LaLoon from the complete opposite side is something that I at least have never seen before. So, and you can see we kind of left some stars on the board here, but his second attack is a cleanup on their 22. He had an early attack and kind of a later attack, so we had him attack down again for his second. Just a pretty straightforward Shattered LaLoon. I'll play it for you guys. It's pretty clean, so thought it was worth showing as well. Shatters from the north. You can see these air defenses in this queen, all bunched up nice and tight. Perfect example of how not to build your base. And I was actually thinking, as I was watching this, Wizzy's breaking the funnel, you could really penta LaLoon this base as well. And, do it from this side with just spam penta basically, and it would probably get you the same result. But in any case, this is a much more elegant and clever attack, frankly. So golems go in, king follows him up, heads in there to take care of the queen and some of those troops. And you can actually see he's going to start tanking for the queen. And, there's plenty of health there for both of them. They both have their ability still, waiting for this second air defense. But by the looks of it, he's going to get a lot more than that. So nice job, AC, picking the right side to come from. Second air defense went down, so he's just kind of waiting, letting them clean up some trash buildings, and then the lava hounds are going to come in right after this. You can see the first one coming in from the southeast, and then the next one from the southwest there. Pretty straightforward. One of the things that I was thinking about in relation to this base is just the fact that these defenses are all just, they're kind of in a line down here. So as he's selectively dropping his loons, they all just path up and meet together on the next layer of defenses, and then they just move forward. You can see them all kind of moving in a line almost, which is just not. It's not a LaLoon proof base, obviously, and you can see that based on the fact that he's got 10 loons left at the end, as well as a ton of pups. So I'll just fast forward. Straightforward, Shattered LaLoon. Great attack. And he's got bulky heroes, and this guy's heroes weren't great. So nice job, AC. Congrats, man, on being the second Hebrew Legends highlight. Look forward to seeing more of this from you. Anyway, guys, this is Swide from Hebrew Legends. You guys